Developing tonight, the backlash against the National Rifle Association following the Florida shootings is now the subject of a serious debate here in Georgia. Atlanta-based Delta Airlines has joined other companies in severing ties with the NRA. News Edge reporter Natalie Foltz joins us now live from the state capitol. And Natalie, some Republican lawmakers want to make Delta Airlines pay.
That's right. And tonight I spoke with an Emory business professor, and he says he's pretty surprised that Delta took a stance in the first place, although he says more and more businesses are starting to do the same. He says there shouldn't be any political backlash and warns that other businesses are watching.
I was surprised as a business that they actually announced this in such a way that it looked like they're taking a political stance.
It's a decision being applauded by some and criticized by others. Delta Airlines announcing it would cut a discount it offered NRA members to travel to a convention. It angered Georgia Lieutenant Governor Casey Cagle so much he's threatening to block a fuel tax deal that would save Delta millions.
I'm tired of conservatives being kicked around on our values, and it's time that we stand up and fight and show corporations that conservative values are important.
Emory professor Ram Chalapa warns moves like this can boomerang and even put the brakes on much of the recent growth Atlanta has enjoyed.
The reason we want a business is not just because of that particular business, right? It's who else and what else that they bring here, right? So somebody like Amazon coming in also comes along with it, an intellectual component to it, because there is an ecosystem that comes along with it.
Chalapa says companies like Amazon are watching closely and could decide to pass on Atlanta in favor of Dallas or another city.
These are pieces of legislation that are not attractive to a lot of firms.
Now, some other parts of the country see an opening to woo Delta. Virginia telling the airline you're welcome here. An Ohio lawmaker is inviting Delta to call that state home. And even Birmingham, Alabama, New York, and Minneapolis are pledging to roll out the welcome mat.
Oh, of course, we don't want Delta to leave here. I think it'll have a very big impact.
Delta is not talking about Cagle's call and has not indicated any intention to leave for another city.
The Republican gubernatorial candidates hope that this can be moved forward. They say they support Cagle's proposal. Otherwise, meanwhile, others in the legislature say they do want this to move forward as well, and that way the tax break can be intact for Delta. Reporting live in Atlanta, Natalie Foltz, Fox 5 News.
Natalie, thanks.